Yes, David, in this video I wanted to go over some of the other features with you of your website. One of the features is the directory feature, which allows you to set up pages of directories for services such as local gyms, for example. I set one up for 24-hour fitness just to be able to give you an example. If you go here to A.P.T directory, go to gyms 24-hour fitness, you'll see that I have locations of all the 24, or not all, I basically picked about 6 different 24-hour fitness locations. I entered them in and I set up this page so that people can come to your website and, for example, put in their address and see all of the 24-hour fitness gyms that are available in their area. Now, the idea behind this is to make your website a resource for people that, for example, they want to jump online and see where the closest gym is to them. And it's very easy for you to maintain this because when I move this website over to your domain, I'll set up a back end, and the back end will have a directory area where you can go and manage all of the listings. So you can, for example, just take a few hours and enter in all of the 24-hour fitness locations in Northern California. And on this website, people can come here, put in their address, or search by city, search by the distance, and find all the 24-hour fitness gyms that are in their area. And you could also make one, for example, you could also make one for California Family Fitness. You could make one for the kickboxing gyms. I mean, the list goes on, and what you can do is you can log into your back end. You can create different categories. You can create one for gyms and list all the 24 fitnesses, all the California fitness centers. You could list, you could also have, for example, aerobics or mixed martial arts, and have directories for all of those facilities as well. So you can really use your imagination and create under A.P.T directory, and you can name this whatever you want. You can name this A.P.T resources, but you can set up subcategories and create your own directories to all the local services that your audience might be interested in. And you can use your imagination there on how useful that can be to you. You know, the search engines will love the fact that you have so many different pages set up with local information, local maps. So this is something that I set up for you that you requested, that will be very easy for you to maintain. Again, the process is very simple. You log into your back panel, you create a new directory, give it a name, and then you enter the address and business names of all of the businesses that you want to list, and then you can have as many pages and directories that you want. I only set up one. I only set up 24-hour fitness. Just to give you an example, the possibilities are really endless in how you use this feature. I've also set up for you a directory of personal trainers. You wanted a feature where you can list all personal trainers. And this is, again, very easy for you to update. I made this a little different. You could submit a listing if you're a personal trainer and you want to submit yourself to be listed in the directory. You first have to create an account. You have to register on the website, and then once you register, you can log in and you can add yourself to the directory. Right now I've set up 3 dummy listings just to use as an example. So this is your directory specifically for personal trainers. It gives the personal trainer's name. They can put a description about themselves. They can put a link to their address, their phone number. And I've set up these dummy trainers. These are not real, obviously, but I just set these up to basically show you as an example. And of course, this is something that's not really useful now because you don't have any listings. You only have a few dummy ones that I set up. But as this grows, you can basically search by city, search by trainers. If you want a trainer that specializes in weight loss, if you want a trainer that specializes in, certain different categories, You can do a search here, and that'll be very useful. View listings basically is all the listings that are available in the directory. And also what I wanted to show you, let's go back. If you click on directory, you'll see that you can have different categories. So for example, you could have one for personal trainers, one for coaches. You know about your business better than I do. There might be different categories of personal trainers. Some personal trainers might only specialize in weight loss. Some personal trainers might specialize in bodybuilding. Who knows? So you can actually, right now I only have one category, but in this directory tab, my idea is that you can break this down even further into subcategories. But right now I only have one category, personal trainers. And when you click on it, you see all the personal trainers that I've listed. Using your back-end management area, you can also change the names to all of these fields. I gave them generic names for you, such as short business description, long business description. It's up to you, David, to basically change the names to these fields to whatever you like. I wanted to give you the flexibility to really be able to manage this website once I set up all the framework. So again, all of this is very easy to manage. And you'll notice that in the sidebar area of each page, I want to keep people on your website. I want to give them an excuse to click around. So if someone's done looking at the directory of personal trainers, they might be interested in reading some articles. So again, the purpose of this website is to keep people on the site as long as possible, give them as many different resources as possible. And the way you give them resources is by giving them goodies like gym directories that they can find their local gym, personal trainer directories. So again, I just wanted to go a little bit more in depth with this feature. That's why I wanted to make this video specifically for this feature. And if you go here, one thing you'll notice also is that everywhere on the website I've included social links so people can share this with their Facebook network, tweet this out to their friends. If somebody comes here and they really find this useful, they could like it, they could tweet it to their friends, and that'll just get you more potential traffic. So again, I just wanted to make this video to go over specifically the gyms with you and the directory features, because by me setting up 24-hour fitness as an example, it really gives you an opportunity to see the possibilities of this feature I've set up. It can be used for anything: nutritional supply centers, whole food stores, fitness centers, sports centers, sports supply stores. I mean, the list goes on and on. So you could really make this a very useful directory, and it's very, very easy to manage using your back-end visual editor. This is the end of this video.